Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Sorry, microphone's in the way. I am tired. Just letting you know I didn't sleep well last night, but I'm here. Hope you guys are well. I'm excited, looking forward to Friday and Saturday and Sunday and Monday and Tuesday because I won't be by myself anymore. But I do have a couple things that I have to share with you that Gary sent me. But anyway, how are you guys today? And it was great seeing Perrin because she stopped by yesterday and picked up her tough trivia prize that she won. And it was great chatting with her. All right, where am I? Okay, I'm doing good. I'm just double checking things. So, yeah, are you guys awake? Are you ready for some clouds and some showers and all that kind of cool stuff? Because they're saying it's coming. And if I look at the forecast, let me see what's Saturday. I didn't even look. Chance of showers, thunderstorms also possible after 2 p.m. Cloudy and 77. Chance of precip is 40% on Saturday. Looks like 60% tomorrow. And then Sunday, chance of showers, chance of precip is 50%. So we're gonna possibly get some rain. And I'm freezing if you haven't figured it out. I have my pretty blankie, my pizza blanket on my lap. Because it gets cold in here. Yesterday I had jeans on and I was actually hot. So today I decided, okay, I'm not gonna wear jeans because I'm not gonna be hot. Oh, well, I didn't wear jeans and I'm not hot. Instead, I'm cold. But anyway, how are you guys doing? Everything good? Anything going on exciting? Um, Good morning, Perrin. 73 for a high. Good morning. I did get your email. So Gary sent a quote unquote or an email, and this is what he had to say. He said, "Spotted Bill." That's the subject. And then when you go to it, it says, "I thought I saw Bill and his wife shopping. Didn't want to embarrass them though. They were in Victoria's Secret." Oh, Perrin's doing a double today. Oh, I'm sorry. So basically, because let's see, he was driving. This is Gary driving. But if you look here and you look at the sign, it says the outlets at Lake George West. I don't know if they're west or if they're south or they're, I don't know where they are, east. But yeah, so he was saying he thought he saw them, which is kind of funny. Um, I don't know if you did or not. Good morning, Victoria. I have no idea if they were there or not. I can't even read the license plate. Why is that one not showing up? Wait, it won't go away. Why won't it go away? There we go. Is it gone now? Yes, it's gone now. All right. Good morning. Oh, it is a little chilly, and it's supposed to rain this weekend too. I'm sorry. There's a pretty good chance of rain, and it is chilly. Definitely chilly, 100% chilly. Which reminds me, we're after 8 o'clock already. This morning is flying by. I have a lot to do today, though. That's why. So, good morning, Rodney. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Is everybody having a good day so far? I know it's still early. Some of you might just be kind of rolling out of bed, having that first cup of coffee, relaxing, doing nothing. I wish I was kind of just rolling out of bed. You could go, oh, you heard it this morning. Good, you did wake up in time then, Taryn. Yeah, but it. He claims he may have smoked a joint before he broke, but it was definitely about escaping. I did not go. Well, not last night was open mic night. Tonight is Jody Kearns, and she is also there Friday night. For me, I don't really do things on a school night, so to speak, unless I'm home by like 7. That's my late night on a school night. But no, I heard it was kind of funny. 5:55. Oh, okay. Well, I was up at 4:02, just waking up. Ah, Rodney, I'm jealous. It's kind of nice sometimes when you can just not get out of bed, just lay there and just not have to get out of bed or have to go do anything. Except then, is it just me or is maybe I'm getting older and that's why? If I lay in bed too long, my back starts to hurt, even though I have a really comfortable bed. But if I lay in bed for longer than what I'm used to laying in bed for, literally, like my lower back will start to hurt. I'm like, okay, this is not fun. Is that old age or is that just uh, my body just telling me, nope, get your butt out of bed? I don't know. But I can lay in bed and then my back starts to hurt. But then if I move to the couch and I sit up, it's fine. I can lay back down and it doesn't hurt anymore. Kind of weird. Rodney, I hope you have a great day too, and hope everything is well in South Kakalaki or Carolina, whatever you want to call it. What happened that was I was like, whoa, no way. Um, I don't know. I don't think I have another joke for you, but maybe I do. No, actually, I think Bethy might have sent me a joke that I can tell you guys too, which is kind of funny. Do. Let me see if I can find it. I have to look over here though. Hold on. I have to figure out where I am. Do. All right, it's loading. It's loading. All right, where'd it go? Okay, so Bethy sent me this little joke, and you gotta work with me on this one, all right? Or you gotta wait a minute here for, or just like listen. It's kind of longer. All right, this happened about a month ago, just outside a little town on the in Bayou country of Louisiana. And while it sounds like an Alfred Hitchcock tale, it's real. This guy was on the side of the road hitchhiking on a really dark night in the middle of a thunderstorm. Time passed slowly. Let me make sure I have time here. Yeah. Time passed slowly and no cars went by. It was raining so hard he could hardly see his hand in front of his face. Suddenly, he saw a car moving slowly approaching and appearing ghost like in the rain. It slowly crept toward him and stopped. Wanting a ride really bad, the guy jumped in the car and closed the door. Only then did he realize that there was nobody behind the wheel. Uh, Hold on, where am I? The car slowly started moving, and the guy was terrified, too scared to think of jumping out and running. The guy saw that the car was slowly approaching a sharp curve. Still too scared to jump out, he started to pray and beg for life. He was sure the ghost car would go off the road into the bayou, and he would surely drown. When just before the curve, a hand appeared through the driver's window and turned the steering wheel, guiding the car to. Hold on, where am I? Guiding the car safely around the bend. Paralyzed with fear, the guy watched the hand reappear every time they reached a curve. Finally, the guy, scared to death, had all he could and take and jumped out of the car and ran to town. Wet and in shock, he went into a bar and his voice was quivering. And hold on a second, now I gotta talk, so you're gonna have to hang on. Hold that thought. Hold on, people. Bill and City in the morning, killer hits all day. 102.5, The Shark with Andrew Gold. And thank you for being a friend. Good morning. It is 8:11. Your Shark forecast brought to you by Atlantic Dentistry OBX, welcoming new patients. 2 locations, Kitty Hawk and Mania. They fix smiles, not teeth. AtlanticDentistry.com. Partly sunny, high 68 today, breezy. Some gusty winds up to 26 miles an hour. Slight chance of showers later in the day tomorrow, mostly cloudy 62. Tonight, that is, not tomorrow. 62, the overnight low, breezy still. Showers likely tomorrow, though, mainly later in the day, cloudy 71. Still kind of breezy out there. Right now in Moyock, we have 58. Windsor, we're checking in at 57. And here at the Shark, we have 62. Now, we all know that it's not healthy to spend all night on the couch watching like 2-hour episode of Say the Boys, eating some pizza, guzzling some sodas, and maybe a not yet canceled light beer. But that's all the energy we have. But yeah, seriously, they took a poll. 35% of adults say that they're too tired to live a healthy lifestyle, and young people are even more zonked than older folks. 48 of 25 to 34-year-olds say that they're too exhausted, compared to 23% of people 55 and older. And then that's 40% of women are too tired versus only 29% of men. Now, 38% of adults say they lack the motivation to be healthy. Other excuses include lack of time, lack of confidence, high gym fees, high food prices, etc., etc., etc. But experts would remind us that more exercise actually boosts our energy, as do healthier diets and better sleep schedules. But us lazy people would like to remind these experts that exercise, healthy food, and longer sleep all require more time. All right. So back to my, hold on here. Oh, where am I? Okay, hold on. So, all right. So finally, the guy scared to death. I remember this hand kept coming in. Finally, the guy scared to death had all he could take and jumped out of the car and ran to town. Yeah, okay. Um, Wet and in shock, he went into a bar and his voice quivering, ordered 2 shots of whiskey, then told everybody about his supernatural experience. A silence enveloped, and everybody got goosebumps when they realized the guy was telling the truth and not just some drunken rage. About a half an hour later, 2 guys walked into the bar, and one says to the other, "Look, Boudreaux, there's that idiot that rode in our car when we was pushing it to the gas station." Thank you. I'll be here all week. Good morning, Lisa. All right, man, Cindy, what old age you talking about? Maybe because I'm listening to a different music appointment now here in Columbia. My radio station here is different from my format. Yep. Yes, the old age is kicking in 100%. Oh, and speaking of, okay, when I think of Rodney used to listen to me when I worked at my other radio station. He was a friend of our radio station there. He was part of our extended family as well. But he's a Green Bay Packer fan, and I grew up a Washington Redskin fan, so he would always laugh at me. But did you guys hear that Dan Snyder, the owner of the, what are they now? Commanders? They're still the Redskins, sorry. Um, he sold the team. He sold the team for a record $6 billion. I think he bought it for $1 billion and he sold it for $6 billion. So he made $5 billion after he came in, owned the team for a few years, and destroyed it. Ah, okay. Well, hopefully your youngest doesn't watch this. That's she's got a good man then. If he asked for her, if he asked you for her hand, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, congratulations. You're going to have a son-in-law. Maybe you already have one, but you're going to have a son-in-law now. That's so exciting. Now, when did he do it with her not around? That's what I want to know. Yeah, and Gary, did you see Perrin's note there? She met Courtney yesterday. She heard I said something about Courtney, and she goes, "Wait, that's Courtney." And so Courtney got up and introduced herself, and she saw Perrin. Uh-oh, what's wrong? My StreamYard just died on one. Am I still here? Yes, I am. I don't know what's going on here, but for some reason my computer just did something weird. You have 3 already, or you're going to have a total of 3. That means you have all girls. How many children? All right, I'm going to be nosy here, Gary. How many children do you have? Just curious. 3. Okay, so you have 3 daughters. Wow. Yes. I know you love Courtney to death. She loves you to death. She said, made some comment. She's like, "Oh my God." Oh, and we're supposed to tell you that somebody, or maybe she was going to, um, somebody that was maybe an associate or something is now the priest at your church. I don't know, or something. She said something. I don't remember exactly what she said. Maybe Perrin does. I don't remember what she said. So I have 2 daughters, but I only have 1 son-in-law so far. Father John, yes. I think she said Father John is now. She didn't know if you knew or not. Let's see, where would you, I'm looking at my time. Oh, that's a long song. I don't know if I can play that one. Oh, maybe I can. I will. Um, I did think she said now he's like running the church now. I believe he's the head priest. I believe is what she said. Karen, yeah, Father John. Yes, yes, yes. Yep, yep, yep. That's exactly what she said. I'm almost positive. Oh goodness. So not that you guys I want to bore you, but my phone rings. I have my cell phone like lays right here. It rings. It's 7:20 this morning, 7:15 this morning, seven something this morning. And oh, now you can be his assistant. There you go. Um, except you have to be here to be his assistant. You can't be in Ohio. Think about it. But anyway, so my phone rings this morning. My mom decided she was going to. They put her in her wheelchair, so I guess got her. They got her up, got her dressed, put her in a wheelchair so she could go out and get ready for breakfast and all that kind of stuff. Well, she decided she was going to somehow move herself into the bathroom and tried to get up, and she can't really stand on her own, and she fell. So my day started out that way. And last night she was kind of details exactly. Um, and last night she was like not wanting my brother to leave, and it's such an emotional roller coaster right now. But I just thought I'd let you guys know because you guys are my family, and you know, and yeah, I told you about. I'm trying to think what else I haven't told you about. Um, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, details. I think those details, though, Mr. Gary, are pretty important. It's a little difficult to be somebody's assistant here in Nags Head where they would need you every day by their side to help them do things if you're not here. Just the little things, though. Just the little details. Um, should I play it or should I not? Should I play Never Surrender by Corey Hart? Except it's 4.5 minutes. And you know what? I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it. Just so we have a couple more minutes to talk. Oh goodness. You'll commute. Oh, okay. That'll only take you what, 10 hours? What is it from there to here? How long does it take to get from here or yeah, from where you are to here? Is it 10 hours? It's got to be longer than that, right? Because it's like 6 hours to Northern Virginia, and you got to go all the way 12 hours. Okay. All right. So you'll get here just in time to turn around and drive home. And then when are you going to sleep? See, I'm trying to help here, Gary. I'm trying to help solve this situation. Um, since you sold your motorhome, you could buy a helicopter and maybe a plane and just fly back and forth. You could do that. I mean, Manio has an airport, the airport in Hill Double Hills by the Wright Brothers Memorial. I think the one in Manio is a little bigger. So when you get that Learjet, you'll actually be able to land it there. So maybe that's what you could do. You could be his assistant and just, have the church buy you a Learjet so you can commute back and forth. Does that work? Would that be a good idea? Yeah, exactly. Rodney's responding to the Washington Commanders. They have a new owner. Okay, that's fine. You can do that. You want to come in and work? You're more than welcome. But well, if Bill's not here, he's either sick, usually he's sick, is why he's not here. Because he never takes time. Well, other than this week. This is like the first vacation. He did 2 years ago. He went up to Lake George for a wedding, but I think they left on Thursday. It was over September 11th. I think it was a Thursday and a Friday he was gone, and then he was back, and then he came back into town on Sunday. Um, okay. So that's the only time I've worked here for over 2 years now. Yeah, well, it's been almost 2.5 years, and he took 2 days off that I know of. It was actually like taking a day off. Now he did leave. He did take a day off for a funeral. I think 2 or maybe 3 days, 3 times he did that. And other than that, the only time he's not here is when he's sick because he doesn't want to bring. That's the problem with radio stations. Um, we're all in like these little tight enclosed areas, smaller enclosed areas or whatever, and so we're breathing like all, just constantly, and we all talk into the microphone, so our germs go into the microphone. And so if one person gets sick, if they come in here, it'll trickle around. I know you are. I know. Right there with you, Rodney. I'm loyal to. It's like he's loyal to his Green Bay Packers, and I'm loyal to my Washington football team people, players, whatever, that burgundy and gold team that is out of Washington, D.C. Even though they're so disappointing right now. But that's, I think, a new owner might be a good thing. I'm hoping. He's the guy that bought them as a, I think he owns the Jersey. Does he have the Jersey hockey team and the Philly? Is he part of the 76ers, maybe? Good morning, John. What am I doing? Okay, 2 minutes left. Yeah, go. They're still the Redskins. I'm sorry. They're still the Redskins to me. Steelers all day long. Ah. See, I have two people I used to work with who are huge Steeler fans. And you can root for the Steelers. That's fine because they're in a different, they're not NFC, they're AFC. So it's okay. But at the same time, I kind of like the Baltimore Ravens. And the Baltimore Ravens and the Steelers are kind of. So that is how that works. All right, I got a minute and a half, and then we're going to do this day in music history. And just wanted to let you know, Gary, I've already put my word in because I got this. See, that's okay. That's fine. You can do that. See, I've been since I discovered that I like football, which was, oh gosh, I'm going to say like late 70s, early 80s, maybe. It might have been late 70s. Ravens used to be the Browns. You are correct, because it was the Baltimore Colts. They packed up in the middle of the night with Mayflower trucks and they took them to Indianapolis. And so when people woke up, it was a really bad joke for April Fool's Day too. One of the radio stations in Baltimore said that there was Mayflower trucks at Camden Yards. Actually, it was at Memorial Stadium. It was before they built, saying that the Orioles were moving too. All right, hang on 1 second here, guys. We got to do what we got to do, which means I got to change screens. What am I doing? I don't know. Hold on here. Here we go. Bill and Cindy in the morning, killer hits all day, 102.5, The Shark, never surrender. That would be Corey Hart. Good morning. It is 8:25. It's going to be a partly sunny one today. High near 68. Breezy out there as well. It's going to be breezy today, tonight, tomorrow, and probably into Saturday as well. Slight chance of showers later tonight with clouds and 62. Showers likely again tomorrow, clouds and 71. Right now, we do have 62 in Currituck, 59 in Columbia, and 62 here at 102.5 The Shark. And it's time for This Day in Music, brought to you by Tap That OBX. Open until 9 p.m. with your favorite beers, bourbons, and tequilas, free pool, foosball, and shuffleboard too. Come hang out and relax with friends at Tap That OBX in their new relaxed location in Kitty Hawk, right next to our place if you've never been there. So back in 2019, a sweater that was worn by Kurt Cobain, he was the one with in Nirvana that killed himself and everything else. Well, he wore the sweater during the singer's last photo shoot with Nirvana. It sold for $75,000 at a New York auction. Also sold for $23,000 was Nirvana's handwritten set list from April of 1990 at a concert that they did in Washington, D.C., which Cobain wrote with black marker on a paper plate. All right, then. In 2011, John Lennon's handwritten lyrics for the 1967 Beatles song Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds sold for $237,132 at an auction here in the United States. It was speculated the song was about the drug LSD. However, the Beatles denied this, with Lennon saying the inspiration had come from a picture of that his son Julian had drawn of a classmate named Lucy Vaughan. In 2000, Madonna's boyfriend Guy Ritchie was arrested after attacking a fan outside the superstar's London home. Ritchie was said to have kicked and punched a male fan after the couple returned home from a night out. In 1997, Sir Paul McCartney took part in a question and answer session on the internet. 2.6 million questions were sent in. I wonder how many he actually answered. In 1990, an American photographer filed a complaint against Wham! They claimed that the duo roughed him up when he was trying to take their pictures. In 1987, religious officials declared that Michael Jackson was no longer a member of the Jehovah's Witnesses. I did not know he was a Jehovah's Witness. In 1976, Keith Richards crashed his car in Newton Pagnell, England, but escaped only with minor injuries. Today's musical birthday is David Nall, who is a country singer turning 44 today. Also, George Strait, another country singer, he is the big 7-1 today. And Rick Wakeman, he plays keyboards with the band Yes. He is 74 years young today. And that's today in music, which could only mean it's Bo time. It's your chance to be a winner of a 2-piece chicken dinner from Bojangles. All you need to do is text us a word to qualify to do that. And the word you are texting to us today is Lucy, as in Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, Lucy. Text it to 252-441-1025. News and weather coming up together in just a few minutes, like within the next 10 minutes. And also more killer hits coming your way, including Otis Redding next, 102.5 The Sharp. I started to get a tickle in my throat. And I hate, oh, hold on. Here we go. I hate when that happens, when I'm talking and see, normally, hold on. Just see, yep, hold on. My computer keeps dropping the internet for some reason. So I'm having a hard time seeing these things. And you know, well, I got a new hockey team to the Seattle Kraken, you know, because my grunge music. Okay. All right, there you go. You still love your grunge. See, Rodney he likes the grunge stuff, like the Pearl Jams and the Stone Temple Pilots too. He actually likes a little bit of everything. He really likes a guy named Miles Kennedy. I do know that. And did any of you ever see the movie Rockstar that had Jennifer Aniston and Mark Wahlberg? When he get pulled up on stage, yeah, and like became the lead singer of this rock band and all that kind of stuff. Well, then when he's done and he pulls up some guy that like is idling him and he pulls him up on the stage, that is actually Miles Kennedy, who was in a band called Alter Bridge. But anyway, so just a little useless information for you. Just useless information for you. So let me think. What else? I don't know what else. All right. So who likes baseball? I know we've talked a little bit about football here. Karen likes the Steelers. I'm a Washington Redskin fan. Sorry. I know they're the Commanders. Rodney likes the Green Bay Packers. I'm not sure what Gary likes. I'm guessing maybe the Browns since he's in Cleveland. I don't know. Uh-oh. Ask him about the leopard skin undies he bought. I believe they are his. All right, hold on a minute. I missed that comment, Gary. Ask him about the leopard skin undies he bought. I believe they are his. Who are we talking about? Are we talking about Bill being at Victoria's Secret at the outlets, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. I need to find out. I have no clue. And my stupid internet keeps dropping on this computer, and it's really going to upset me because I use this. Okay. All right. So, but Bill's not here yet. I mean, he's not in here. But yeah, we'll have to tease him about it next week. I don't know if that's that. I couldn't see. That's what I wanted to ask you, Gary. On the picture of the car that you sent. No, just kidding. If he gets mad, I think he'll laugh. Bill actually sometimes seems very serious, and I'm like the goofball, but Bill actually laughs a lot. So just curious, what was I doing? Oh, the license plate on the car. Um, yeah, the license plate on the car that the picture that you sent me, Gary, is it North Carolina plates? I couldn't see. It's right here where, the back right there. Is that a North Carolina plate? I can't zoom in far enough to see it. Okay, no, we'll laugh at him and ask him if he likes his new leopard underwear. Yep. Oh, I don't know if it is a North Carolina plate. I can't see. I guess I could zoom in, huh? Yeah, I got to do that over here on this one though. Maybe it is in North Carolina. Wouldn't that be funny? Let me see. Um, I don't think it's a New York or North Carolina plate. I think it's a New York plate. Yeah, I think that's a New York plate. I could be wrong. I think it's New York though. Yeah, it's New York. Sorry, but that would have been funny. But who knows? They may have actually like rented a car up there or something. I don't know. I don't know. All right, guys. I'm going to call it a day because my stomach's starting to go. Boo, 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 boo. I don't think he does have a Hyundai. And I think they actually like drove some kind of van up there, I believe, and I think they're flying back because I think they're taking a van up for a friend of theirs who has like lives up there or something. I don't know. But I will have to find out. I don't remember. Either that or maybe they flew. I don't know. Maybe they flew and they're renting a car, or I don't know. I didn't ask. It wasn't really any of my business, so I figured I just let him do what he's doing because he's going on vacation. That's all I know. So, all right, guys, I am going to no, and Bill has a Jeep, I do believe. You have a great day, Victoria. Same to you, Karen and Gary and Rodney, and who else is in here? John and who else? Karen, Gary. Did I miss anybody? Lisa, and all of you guys have a fantastic day. Try to stay dry because they are calling for a little bit of rain. Okay. Oh, they did drive. That's right. They did drive. He did say that. I think they drove up and they're flying back, I believe, is how it's working. So, all right, you guys, Rodney, miss you and love you too, buddy. You guys are the best. Okay, have yourself a fantastic day. I'm gonna actually roll the credits for once. Ah, look at that, the credits are rolling. That means it's time to go. Enjoy your day, and hope to see you guys again tomorrow.